Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from first group and today we would like to present our material about teaching strategy in speaking. So, let me introduce our team first. The member is Fitriati Sholihah, Pramitasari, Sonia Putri, and Muhammad Ihwan. And here are some explanation from us.
The teaching strategy. The strategy is when a person doing activities to achieve specific purpose have a plan and formulation to get the goal in. Where teaching is a sense of event experienced by a teacher to present and want to change in students' behavior. It brings changes in thinking, feeling, and students' action. Teaching strategy is a method, technique, and tactic used by a teacher to teach students. Teaching strategies have been designed before, and this is very necessary so that a learning goal can be achieved, and the material can be delivered easily. Teaching speaking. One of skill learned in language learning is speaking. Speaking is a produced language which has meaning in order to express some ideas or thoughts. In other words, people speak in order to express their idea and give information to they talk to. That teaching speaking is the action of facilitating the learning process of the students with various strategies to be able to be said a successful learning. The purpose of teaching speaking is to help the students to accomplish 4 things. The first is to improve self-confidence in speaking and listening to English. The second is to improve intelligibility in speaking and listening to speaking English. The third is to improve fluency in speaking English. And the fourth is to improve accuracy in speaking English.
Teaching strategies in speaking state some characteristics of a successful speaking activity such as below. The first, learners talk a lot. As much as possible of the period of time allotted to the activity is in fact occupied by learner talk. Second, participation is even. Classroom discussion is not dominated by a monitoring of a talkative participant. Third, motivation is high. Learners are eager to speak because they are interested in the topic and have something new to say about it. And the last, language is of an acceptable level. Learners express themselves in utterances that are relevant, easily comprehensible to each other, and of an acceptable level of language accuracy.
While the next is about strategies that can be used to promote the second language learners to speak. The first one is using recording and transcript. This strategy is done to raise learners' awareness of features of spoken language. For example, teacher gave transcript about one topic that's suitable with recording. When it play, students listen and speak based on transcript imitation that native speaker from recording. And the second one is using live listening. The strategy is used to raise learners' awareness of features of spoken language too. For example, teacher taught about a topic, then student paid attention, asking question, giving critique or argumentation based on topic. And the third is about nothing gap activities. The strategy is used by making the learners to get important message about their current state of proficiency by attending to their own output and by making comparison between their output and that of others. For example, students make a group. Each group have some topic, then they thought about the contents of the topic and compare it to other group. And the fourth is drilling and chant. Drilling and chant are the strategies regard to appropriation activities. For example, students imitate some word and then they memorize it. And the last is about writing task. Writing has a useful role to play as an initial stage in the appropriation of newly encountered language for speaking. For example, teacher taught about a story, then students write on paper. After that, they retell the story orally.
Okay, next, dialogue practicing. Dialogue practicing is provide a useful change of focus from teacher and classroom interaction. Text repetition. This strategy also influences the student acquire and complexity of production, presentation, and talks. This is especially the case if they also have to respond to questions. Stories, joke, anecdote. It can be method to improve the student speaking. Teacher can also add about procedure of this method. Drama, role play, and stimulation. These speaking activities involving a drama element in which learners take an imaginative leap out of the confines of classroom, provide a useful springboard for real-life language use. Discussion and debate. The best discussion in the classroom is the one that is spontaneously arise in English-speaking class. Conversation and chat classroom. Conversation and chat provide a good condition in English as a second language class. Outside class, learners can improve their speaking ability with the ease of transition from classroom to the outside world. And the teacher can use the strategy as a task to do outside class.
Well, that's all of our presentation. Thank you very much for your great attention. If there are any questions, feel free to ask. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.